The story is almost finished. This, the final chapter, the Champions League final of 2029. Milan, our former club, the side we lifted the trophy with just last season, looking to make it back-to-back Champions League wins. Our new team, Real Madrid, we have seen some unbelievable talent and some unbelievable quality on the way to this final from us. Can we deny Milan the back-to-back wins, but win it back-to-back ourselves as a player? The final game of our My Player journey for EAFC 24 is here, and let's get into it. Welcome back everyone to our My Player career mode for the final time in EAFC 24 as we have the Champions League final, and we will wrap up the series in this video today. As always, thank you all for your incredible support. I hope you are all doing fantastic and having an awesome day. Just to show you how good we have been in this Champions League run, the top 3 players are involved in this final. Leao and Vlahovic both have 9 goals in 12 games. We are sat with 7 in 12, but it's the assists, 11 in 12. We've had a hand in 18 goals in the 12 games we featured in the Champions League this season. I don't think there's much more to say. The intro pretty much covered it. It's time to take a look at the 2 lineups, and I am going to be playing longer halves in this one, with it being the only game of today. So let me go ahead and update to 8 minutes a half here, and that is what we are going to go with. Here is the starting 11 then. Interestingly enough, there's a start for Kevin De Bruyne, who captains this Real Madrid side. I'm really happy to see Almeida up front alongside Vlahovic, and Marvin starting at right back. But De Bruyne hasn't featured a whole lot this season. I wonder if this is like a send-off for him, if you will. Try and lift the Champions League in your last game. We'll see the team, though, that Milan have put out once we are into it. And here we go. As you know, it doesn't show you the team lineups as you enter the game anymore. So here it is for you, the Milan team. So many familiar faces. It was, of course, just last season we were part of this side. Leao, Wahi, Silva as the front 3. Miley, Reinders, Patino in midfield. Hernandez, Bade, Diaz and Peters at the back, with Mike Maignan in goal. Looking at their team, that midfield, we have a really good chance to win the midfield battle today. It's not the strongest of Milan midfields, but it's their front 3 that we have to be wary of. And it will be us and Vlahovic to get the ball rolling for the 2029 Champions League final. Let's see what kind of send-off we are going to have before we do it all over again in EAFC 25 this coming week. If you're not already subscribed, feel free to do so. Activate the notification bell as well so you don't miss the start of the journey for EAFC 25. Here is Vlahovic trying to find an early chance for us. It's Kirkes now to Almeida, and it is an early shot, which Mike Maignan had to be alert about. Kirkes chance to play it down the line. He will do so as we look to get the run of Ruben Diaz. And we are somewhat away from Diaz, heading towards the Milan penalty area. And a chance now to send it for Vlahovic, blocked by Bade. And the advantage was played, I think, as the ball came back and hit Vlahovic again. And Milan won't want to see that happening too often. Me running down the line at Diaz and beating him for pace. As you can see, we're inside 16 minutes, and it's been mostly Real Madrid on the ball, having possession. Milan haven't really had it, but that worries me a little bit, because then I think, is that part of the game plan of AC Milan? To let Real Madrid have the ball, soak up pressure, look for the counter. Here's Wahi. What a turn! And he's found the finish as well! The first sight of goal for AC Milan, and it's a thunderbolt from Wahi. Could Courtois have saved it? When he spins on the ball here. I mean, yes, Slotterbeck should be tighter. Oh, I actually think Courtois should save it. It is well struck. But Courtois doesn't seem like he's at full stretch there. Maybe it was just the speed and how quick Wahi took the shot on that caught him off guard. But it's Milan who strike first in this final. And really from nothing. Short corner routine from AC Milan. Wahi and Leao are here for them. It's Wahi trying to find a way into the area. Almost just sort of powers his way through. Peters! And the offside flag stayed down, and Courtois had to make the save, and he did. Credit to him that time. made himself huge in the Real Madrid goal and pulled off the save. All of a sudden, Milan nearly catches again. Vlahovic does enough to slide that ball my way. We'll find Almeida. Almeida look for the first time ball for Marvin. Hernandez gets there though. And he won't be put under too much pressure as he finds the ball to Peters. And for what was a decent start from us, that's poor though from Patino given away. The touch nearly let him get it back from me. You can see that we are trying to wait for the moment to find Marvin. Marvin with a cross. All the way across for Kirkez. Kirkez back all the way to the back post. Bellingham! Maignan down low to his left, saves. Good win by Schlotterbeck, but then Patino follows suit. Now Schlotterbeck wins that header again, and I think there may have been a handball there. He could arguably have played on, but the referee deemed a free kick. Injury worry for Almeida, not what you want to see, as Amrabat wins that header. So early on in this Champions League final, only half an hour, we do not want to lose Almeida, as Vlahovic is in a central position, turns. Why did he play the ball back to me? That wasn't the pass. Should have tried to shoot. It looked like a great chance. It's De Bruyne. It's Bellingham. Bellingham now does try and shoot, but at that point, Milan have got players in the way. Having to put the first half behind us. By our high standards, we just didn't find the fluidity in the final third that we were looking for. And Milan taking the lead through that Wahi strike as Miley goes for one from distance at the start of the second half. Courtois makes the save. Change coming through, Marvin going off, and I think as well, there has been a change in formation for Real Madrid as Vinicius Jr. comes on. More attack-minded from the boss. Amrabat, that's a great interception. Now, as Vlahovic plays this, I'm looking ahead. There's not really much going on ahead of me. I mean, look at this. Hernandez is chasing me back. Nobody in the box in a Real Madrid shirt. Bade then comes back, supports, and what looked like it could have been a promising moment for Real Madrid turned into nothing. I ran out of room, and in the end, conceded possession too easily. But where was the support? Leao has just been allowed to get all the way into the penalty area before Courtois is forced into the save. Why is it so easy for them to find the chance? For us, though, not so much. Just got to keep our heads, keep the composure. Hincapié will win that header. Can we get to the second one? Yes, we can. And that's a foul. Advantage played. We'll play it forward for Vinicius Jr. He's very isolated, though, on his own, like we were. And Vlahovic, well, I mean, what is the idea there? That's what I'm talking about when I was referring to the fluidity in the final third of Real Madrid. We haven't seen that from us in this Champions League run. Almost panicky. Not really composed. Not really a thought about what we're trying to do there. That's a great ball down the line, though. And now then, look at the run I'm making centrally. Almeida will play it. Chance here to get into the area of AC Milan. The angle's a bit tight. Any other day, that probably goes in. Apart from today, where Mike Maignan saves it. But at least it's a corner. We're not on responsibilities for these corners, though. And you know how good these in-swinging corners can be. It's De Bruyne who's been given the chance to take them, but I just don't know why. And he'll get... in fact, it's not De Bruyne taking this one, as he's actually substituted. Renier takes it. There is Kirkez off the bar. Rebound! Hincapié is there! It is Real Madrid 1, AC Milan 1. I thought when Kirkez hit the bar that it wasn't going to be. But then Hincapié, the man on hand. And you can see the celebration of the lads. We know we can be better. We know we still got a fifth gear to get into in this game. And that surely has to be a worry for AC Milan. Because they've not had to face the full threat of this Real Madrid side yet. Because we struggled to get out of fourth gear in many ways. But here we are, back on level terms. Game on. Vinicius Jr. finds Renier. Renier through for Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic. Mike Maignan saving again. It is all Real Madrid at the moment. I just don't want it to end with Milan getting a counter-attack and scoring. Corners be sent in. There it goes. It's gone all the way through for Jude Bellingham, actually, who controls, holds off the challenge. Ruben Dias, it's bounced in favour of Schlotterbeck, whose shot had to be blocked. Bellingham keeping Real Madrid on it for the moment. Once again, it's Bellingham. And now he's got the run. Coming in from Amrabat, supporting him. Bellingham trying to find the pass back. Blocked by Hernandez. Corner ball, Real. Renier to deliver again. We scored from the last one. Let's see if we can do it again. Renier delivers. This time, we're the closest player. And the header was straight at Mike Maignan. And the ball, fortunately for Milan this time, bounces back for them to claim. Real Madrid well and truly on top though here. That is a great ball through for Renier. Straight at Maignan. How many chances do we want? We just got to put one of them away. We're just not doing that at the moment. As now we're trying to get through ourselves. And as we go for goal, it's Maignan again with a save. Incredible the amount of chances we're having here. Ball through for Vlahovic to chase. And he's going to get there. But somehow Hernandez gets round to make the challenge. I thought Vlahovic was in. Not to be. And you just get the impression, as Ruben Dias will be put under pressure here by Renier, are Real Madrid getting a little bit frustrated by the fact they've had so many chances, but Mike Maignan's heroics have denied them from taking the lead. Well, that's not good from AC Milan as the ball's gone through for Renier! 5 minutes from time! Frustration! What frustration! Real Madrid lead! And you've got to say deservedly so. We've huffed, we've puffed, and finally we've blown the Milan house down. And I tell you what, for all the hard work we had in this half, I was scratching my head as to how we weren't already in front. Nothing Mike Maignan can do this time. So it's now or never for AC Milan, and the bad thing for them is that, as you can see right here, Real Madrid are flooding forwards. That was not a great touch by me. I was trying to take it inside and I just took a heavy touch. Maybe that's the tiredness setting in, because you've had to work hard as a team. That ball's gone forward here as we look to chip it for Renier to finish the game, and he will do it! That's it! Champions League winners are Real Madrid! The most successful team in the competition's history will lift it again, and we will deny AC Milan back-to-back trophies, but we'll win it ourselves as a player, back-to-back. It has to be said as well, what a substitution Renier has proved to be in this game. Grabbed himself a double, won Real Madrid the Champions League. That's what great managers do, and that is what Carlo Ancelotti is. And for the final time, my friends, we are Champions League winners. Real Madrid's fans can go crazy. If I'm not mistaken, we are actually in Spain at Atletico's ground in Madrid. So you'd imagine it's mostly Real Madrid fans inside the ground because of the fact we're in Madrid. But AC Milan weren't good enough on the night. And so that has brought our journey for EAFC 24, My Player, to a close. We've got it all to do again, though, in a matter of days with the release of EAFC 25. Before we go today, let's have a look at how we did as a player and wrap up the series, starting with Real Madrid. So this season, League Champions, that was how it finished in La Liga. We finished 3 points ahead of Barcelona. Villarreal in third, Atletico fourth, as you can see as I'm scrolling down how the other sides got on. Mallorca, Sporting, Levante all relegated. Girona as well, who in real life last season had a great season. Well, they just about avoided relegation in 2029 here. We were, of course, beaten by Sevilla in the Supercopa by 3-2. The Copa de España as well was won by Atletico Madrid after they beat Sociedad, who knocked us out. The UEFA Super Cup, we weren't in that, but AC Milan were, and they managed to win it 3-1. Unfortunately for them, they lost the Champions League, though, because as we know, that was won by us. Our second and final as a player for this year's game. Europa League went to Nice in a 3-1 victory over Villarreal, and the Conference League was won by Manchester United, beating Inter by 1-0. Over in England, Wrexham managed a 13th place finish in League One, so they'll remain in League One for next season. In Austria, Salzburg running rampant in the Bundesliga, 14 points clear of second place. And as for the Serie A, that was won by Roma, but it was very tightly contested, the title. As you can see, the top four separated by just 4 points. Even now, at the end of the series, I was still unable to get the Playstyle Plus. 65% we needed. We were 63% into Heartbeat. But what is good is if it stays the same for EAFC 25, I know how to unlock it now, so we can get started on it early. But this is what I'm interested in, because I want to see the exact numbers, our exact stats that we managed as a player. So way back in Season 1, with Wrexham, we won the league with 29 Man of the Matches, 19 Team of the Weeks, and 8 Player of the Month, which is just remarkable. 55 appearances, 27 assists, and 17 goals. We continued at Wrexham, of course, into the next season, finishing second in League One, back-to-back promotions. This time 34 Man of the Matches, with 20 Team of the Weeks, and 9 Player of the Months, 30 goals, 25 assists. So, first season we managed more assists than goals. This season, more goals than assists. 55 goal contributions in 56 games. Which led us to Salzburg in Austria, where we would win the Bundesliga and the Österreich Pokal. 28 Man of the Matches, 23 Team of the Weeks, 6 Player of the Months, with 28 goals, 35 assists. Then our journey took us to Italy, joining Milan, winning the Serie A, winning the Coppa Italia, reaching the quarterfinals of the Europa League, 31 Man of the Matches, 27 Team of the Weeks, 8 Player of the Months, 33 goals, 31 assists, 64 goal contributions in 60 games, but we did have a red card. Was that the first one we picked up, actually? None for Salzburg, none for Wrexham in that season, none for Wrexham in that season. So yeah, our first red card was in 2026-2027 at Milan. Staying with them for another season, again winning the Serie A title, this time though, the Champions League and the Coppa Italia, as well as part of a treble. 35 Man of the Match awards, 19 Team of the Weeks, 4 Player of the Months, 32 goals, 34 assists in 63 games. No red cards this time, 5 yellows. And then we ended with this season here at Real Madrid. Not playing all the games, of course, because we had to get the series finished before the start of EAFC 25. And as you can see, La Liga winners, Champions League winners, 20 Man of the Matches, 8 Team of the Weeks, 4 Player of the Months, 26 goals, 26 assists. What does that mean for our overall numbers? I can reveal 4 clubs, 5 league titles, 3 domestic cups, 2 continental cups. Our market value is £132 million. And whilst it says no player of the year, we hadn't won a Ballon d'Or, but we have won pretty much player of the season every single season we've been in. 166 goals and 178 assists, which, if I do the maths, is, bear with me, 344 goal contributions in 339 appearances, unless I've done the maths wrong there. 235 wins, 54 draws, and 50 defeats. And that is the end, my friends. And with that, I want to thank you all for your support this year. I had a lot of work going on with uni and such, which meant I didn't make as many videos as I first wanted to in this year's game, and I don't know what it'll look like either for EAFC 25 because I am in my final year of university, so I really don't know how much time I'll have to make the videos. And I did post about this as well on the community section of the channel, talking about that this could be the last year of me making videos, because truly I just don't know what's going to happen once I finish university and beyond. But I just want to say thank you for the support, and every time I make a video, the nice comments, the likes, everything. I really appreciate it all. So yeah, thank you all so much, and hopefully you did enjoy the series. I'm ready to do it all again. This coming Friday, the new game does drop, so I'm hoping to have the very first episode of our journey for EAFC 25 My Player out on Friday. So don't miss that. Make sure you have the notification bell switched on and you are subscribed as well to ensure you don't miss it. Until then, one final thing to do, and that is to retire from football. Here we go. And that is us done. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I'll see you in EAFC 25. That'll be the next video on the channel. Adios!